Okay, now it seems to work much better. And probably a couple of first minutes there will be not available. Да, спасибо. А ложку? Спасибо. Угу. Окей. Why? Sorry, I'm trying to understand why my... Okay. I'm trying to understand why my... is not working properly. Good. So, share. Copy link. Okay. Looking fresh. And now let's check if we can get people online. So, sorry, I had to stop my live session. Add to your story. Okay. Link. Sec. Look, now I have added this to my storyline on Instagram, and now I want to see how does it look. So we don't have people, we don't have fans, so wonder how does it work, and why do I have only limited Настюшка одна может на камеру морожка покушать, и никто мне не мешает. Это удобно. Кто бы подумать. Такой кайф. Oh, sorry guys. I thought I'm alone here. So I started to eat my ice cream. Sorry for this. It's interesting, actually cool, yeah, when you can eat an ice cream on camera. Now we have people inside. Welcome. So you see, if you're far away on a video, people don't see you. They don't see your sparkling eyes and smile, and the communication happens in completely different way. So if you're far away, but you want to discuss, you need a couple of cameras, so you have a long view and a short or narrow view, which is what we have now. But I'm actually a dilettante, so might be that I don't understand anything. I don't have any top fans, so how you become a top fan? Do you need to interact, write comment, put a like? What is actually your favorite ice cream? I like chocolate with pieces of chocolate inside. No changes. So, like pudding doesn't make you a top fan. Interesting. Why? I wonder if I put it online after, like a session with myself without any questions, just me eating ice cream from a beautiful cup with lions. Suits to my earrings. So, streaming. What is the purpose of streaming? People watching you, people interact with you, write comments, learn from you. There should be action. Me eating ice cream is not a big action. By the way, how do you like my nails? They are short, which is comfortable if you do a lot of sport, especially with hands. But at the same time, they're sparkling, lightning, and giving a touch. They need a lot of ice cream. It's actually my weakness, ice cream. And now I have to do again a lot of sport to get rid of this whole ice cream impact. Очень вкусно. Instead of dinner. I look like a witch. Sit in front of your screen. Look at me. My eyes gonna hypnotize you. Smile back to me. It's fun. It's just fun. So now I'm ready to talk to you. I had my sugar bomb and kind of more ready for the fan. Let's go with questions, interactions. So we have a chat here. Who would be the first one to type something in chat and ask me a question? And then question is, what type of questions do you want to ask me? And can you hear me at all? Maybe I'm talking here with myself. Anyone can tell me? Can you hear me? I have a microphone, maybe it's far away. Okay. I can try probably myself. Let's second. Yeah, so I can hear myself. So without your help, I could find out that there is a voice. So you can hear me. I can't read your messages, but this might come. So why I did my YouTube? This is a very interesting question I got once. What for to share your private life at YouTube? Why there are people who want to share? Why there are people who want to listen? And honestly saying, being a cross-dresser is nothing that it's easy to share. It's mostly hidden. It's mostly behind closed doors between a person and sometimes family member, and nobody really talks about it. It exists and exists quite in a more way than we can even imagine. And it might be just fun. It might be something more serious. It might be dangerous for your relationship. So the question is how you interact with it, how you behave with it, how you make it not so bad with a positive effort. So what we have? We have here two questions now from Yocelin. This is Spanish, I believe. Wow, tu es belle et super concu. Or the French? Yeah, it's French. No, je parle pas français. Je parle français. And endgames, bash. I don't know what does bash mean. Okay, so as those comments do not lead us to changing direction of our discussion, we move back. So imagine you like to wear pantyhose. There are many people who like to wear pantyhose. Okay, French kiss is messy, messy, messy. So coming back, so you see, I'm very, very affected by compliments. We can come back to this topic as well. Compliments, it's so important. Imagine you love to wear pantyhose, or even stocking, or even just freely panties. Does it make you a bad man? Does it make you less masculine? Does it make you freak? In my opinion, no. Because, first of all, who cares what do you wear under your pants? Why do you wear this? And as it makes you feel better, why should somebody dictate us what are the rules of the society? So, now a cat. No, I'm not a cat. I'm actually a fox. I love to consider myself being a foxy. I saw all your short videos. You are brave and gorgeous girl. Thank you, Jorge. Only short? Take a look at normal long videos, because in a short I usually don't talk much. I just show something, beautiful outfits, some interactions and so on. But no, my shorts are really more my freely funny, to a certain to a certain extent, this teasing part of me, like, and the real discussions I try to give in short videos, which are usually 2, 3, 4, 5, sometimes 11 minutes, where I address topics. For example, recently we discussed, I had a question, the difference between transition and the difference between being a crossdresser. And this is a very important message, just to understand that this is extremely various directions people take. And one is a path to be a woman, another is staying on a fun level, Doesn't mean I don't like to be feel and called as a woman if I'm dressed like this and oh, playing and getting compliments and even more, depending. Uh, However, no, I will not change my body hormones and no, not this way. How often I am this way? Regularly. What means regularly for me? Means best way if I can do it weekly. 1 day a week, it's enough because you have a family life, you have work to do. I'm a single parent, I love sport, and I'm doing 10 hours of sport every week. Can you imagine? 10 hours from swimming, mountain biking, hiking, jogging, everything you can ever do. Mostly for my legs. So if you look on my legs videos, pictures, you light mark, they look very strong. Not big, but athletic. I don't like when you have too many muscles because too many muscles is not good. It's not even comfortable. Humans are not made to be too masculine or not masculine to have much muscles because it's weight. It's bad for your heart. It's bad for your inner organs, and you have to eat to keep them. And yeah, there are some exceptions. If you're like 2 meter tall, uh, then you need to do a little bit more. So, what is next one? You should get lots of compliments because you're truly a beautiful lady. Thank you very much. There is nothing like lots of compliments. If you want to give a compliment, just do it, Eric. More compliments I get, more happy I feel. By the way, it's always about compliments. It's always about being attractive to somebody. It's always about getting attention. So I dress beautiful. If I would do it only for me, for myself, probably I just stay at home, clean, dressed in a beautiful skirt with a makeup, take a bath, have a nice music. But I'm here. I'm talking with you, strangers, people I don't know, go online, put some videos, put a lot of help me put a lot of content online, have an Instagram, and all that I do because I love attention. Actually, today I'm so early dressed because I made a deal with my physiotherapist, and I said to her, today I will come to you as Anastasia. So this morning I drove to Zurich and met my friend Sabine. We had a nice time. She made me up. And then I went like this to my physiotherapist, and she was shocked in a positive way. So she saw me with a fresh makeup, high heels, walking in, beautifully dressed, and she's like, wow. And this feeling was for me, so it's made my day. Not only her, also I had discussion with a friend of mine, and I sent her also a video, and she had never seen me as Anastasia. She's like, yeah, it's probably like a drag queen, whatever. I said, well, wait till I transform, and then I will give you a live session. And she was also like, oh my God, is it possible? And so on. I love it because this is a magic of transformation. This is a game of emotions, and we basically eat from those emotions. We get energy, we tank. And this is so cool about this. So, cross dressing is about emotions, it's about surprising people, it's about giving people a positive feeling about you being feminine. Okay, okay, okay. So next, but you should get a lot of compliments. I mean, bless you, truly make wonderful videos. Thank you very much, Eric. No, I don't get a lot of compliments. And please define what is a lot and what is a compliment. Um, let's consider a standard message you can I can get. Hey, beauty, are you married? Every third compliment is like this. Are you married? I don't know. Maybe it's coming from Middle East areas where the people usually probably start any compensation. Are you married? Okay. You don't know person. Why you ask first thing is, are you married? I would not consider this a compliment. Second question, are you straight? Are you into men? Is it a compliment? It's both those things are just to find out some information about me, which is publicly available, but this is not a compliment. So the third example is, for example, Can you send me a private video of you? So this is exactly not compliments. This is exactly a very strange messages. Of course, you get a very beautiful compliment. Some people write you poems. Some people write you words which you want to read multiple times, and you basically get romantic based on that because you love with ears, you love with readings, and more high level of IQ you have, more you prefer not just you're a sexy chick, you prefer that it's vocabulary much higher, that it's citations, or in English it's quotes, and it's full of romantic messages. You're like a flower opening its head in the early morning on a sunlight. So means there's something behind. So person took him a time to really think about this. Person took him a time to somehow come closer to you. And then I usually reply on this. If I get this message on Instagram, I immediately reply to this person. I jump to discussion because I think it deserves saying thank you back. And honestly, on my YouTube videos, I answer any compliment, any comment. So if you write me comments on my videos, sooner or later, I give you an answer, a feedback. I like it reading, and I like to little bit tease based on that. So welcome, Lalp Roren. I like your nickname. So these are not compliments. What are you comparing? Yeah, exactly. That's what I say. But what I was trying to say, it was a feedback on a message from Eric who said you should get a lot of compliments. I said, no, I get a lot of messages, but the real compliments there is minority, unfortunately. And that's what I was talking about. So, and only this. It's not bad, say it. It's not good, say it. It's just previously somebody asked me because I put 2 weeks ago a message on my YouTube like what topic or what subject you would like me to discuss with you, and there was an Italian guy who asked like Anastasia, can you tell me and can you help me why we have so much drama with romantic relationships? And I tried to answer this in my previous trial. So, and we can try to talk about this. Like in Italy, they say it's drama, but I say it's everywhere like this. Like, look, there's a guy coming and says "sup man." So for me, "sup" means stand-up paddling. Man is a man, yeah. So basically, I'm not on a stand-up paddle now. I know you're trying to say "what's up, dude" and so on, but this is a kind of vulgar way to discuss, interact. So, okay, the question was how to improve romantic relationships. Here in Toronto, it's a drama, and my answer was very simple: read books, read classical books, make your children read books, make your children read stories, because everything which can be said with a beautiful language, full of nice vocabulary, unfortunately, is getting forgotten. Nobody reading books in new generation. We all stick to smartphones, look at reels, stories, shorts, whatever. This all is 15 to 30 seconds of your attention. How much time you need to stay longer, interact, and actually takes information? And then more importantly, what do you do with this information? So next one, do you think people here YouTube are as rude as they on X? I don't know. I don't use X. I think, and this is my personal opinion, based on what I have experienced, people are different. So people who go live on YouTube and interact on YouTube are not the same who go to TikTok, are not the same to go to Instagram, and are not the same to see it on X or Facebook. So social media is spread, and if the youngsters mostly use TikTok, and this is, in my opinion, the most craziest and rude place, YouTube tend to be much more friendly from my experience. Probably X is more rude, I would say, but I don't have much of experience with this. So, ciao Roberta, how are you? You're not like much onto tipping, yeah? So you like say, I will use 3 words, but we understand, yeah? So um, answer would be, I'm fine, thank you, how are you? So look, Salem, I love books. I hate the way companies are capitalizing and monetizing our time and attention. I'm reading Jurassic Park right now. That's cool. Salem, that's very beautiful. But I assume you're not the youngest guy. So, because when I was at school, I used to read a lot of books. I am reading also now. I have a habit and actually a request, a need to read a good book because this is how my imagination is growing. And I read not only books related to romance, I read also some business books related to various serious subjects and technical books. So, yeah, and the both ways, okay, 23, you're on the border. So it's great that you read a lot of books and you're 23. I'm happy for you. You are more an exception. Really, it's great. So we have here a guy who is saying, Was bist du? You know, um, a person asking in German, not who are you, what are you? And this is also rude. It's just an example, yeah? So the guy writes and says, What are you? So is he trying to really to understand that I'm a crossdresser, which is an open information which you can find out if you just jump to my profile, or he's trying like this to hurt my emotions? This is exactly what sometimes happen. And one of the reasons why sooner or later there will no more be freedom on social media without having your ID and registration just to even enter something and write a comment. And honestly, I'm not really fan of these times when it comes because it's a full control, and I'm also more for freedom. But people who start to troll and so on, they actually accelerate this type of processes. Habit to adulthood. Hello, Gerald. What do you mean by the habit to adulthood? You mean old school? Yeah, this is probably the book reading is important, and I've been studying also in my older age at MBA. I've been to Cambridge multiple times, and I tell you, most people who I met who were really successful, talented persons, they over recommending books like that. Read this one, read this one. This is really great. This motivates you. This gives you passion. This gives you information. You read it and it energizes you. There's not so many videos. Of course, you have TED Talks as one of more developments if we talk about some success stories. But in generally, books also romantic. It does develop your imagination. Grüße aus Deutschland. Liebe Grüße nach Deutschland zurück. Grüße aus Zürich. Hello, hello. I'm happy now. We have interactions. So you started to write me and ask questions and we have discussions. That's what I wanted. Don't forget to press a like button. We have only 6 likes here. More likes we get, more happy I am. That means what I'm doing is also having some impact on you. You like to interact with me, you stay, you read, and you write. So this is something, in my opinion, very important and also special. Thank you. So somebody who immediately reacted and put a like. So I also reading another comments you left next topics. So for example, how are you? Lucian asks, I'm wonderful. If I look like this, have a nice makeup, have my eyes sparkle, how can I feel? I feel wonderful. I feel also wonderful that you talk to me, which is even more great because I want to communicate. I just had my ice cream. You missed this one. I was eating ice cream first 5 minutes when I was alone here. It was fun. Okay, so there's a Joanna. She's asking underwear. How to to know your own measurements, where to find them, what to know before you choose, and all that fun stuff. Beginner-friendly tips to your own professional options. So it's a very tricky question. So if you are a cross-dresser and you want to dress as a woman, you still cause a bugle. Yeah. So how you can hide it? Any taping and things like this is not good because it hurts, it damages. So there are products on the market which are called gaffs. You can easily buy them and they can help you to hide without causing a harm. Or you just don't care and wear it as a bugle. I know many people who do this. It's up to you. And I hope this will answer and you will watch it. So what we have here, I live in Paris. So Lucien, you live in Paris. Warm greetings to Paris from Zurich, Switzerland. Good job, 10 out of 10. Yeah, I will tell it. Sabina did a really amazing job. I just feel I'm looking more a little bit tired, but my makeup artist, she's an amazing person and she's a big help to me because more she works with me, better she gets. And I experience Anastasia from a completely different perspective all the time. So new looks, more fresh, more mature, because I'm not getting younger. And I'm not 23 as a Salem, unfortunately. I would wish I would be 23 again with all my knowledge in my 40s. Okay, Speed Demon, you look and sound fantastic. Having relatives from Germany visiting some wonderful English, Sherry. Thank you, Sherry. If you're native speaking, I really take this as a compliment. I'm not German. I speak German fluently. In Switzerland, we use it so-called Swiss German, which is a slightly different language, but I also prefer normal High German. And I try my best with an English. Sometimes I know my pronunciation, my vocabulary are kind of poor or weak. I don't have typical American accent, which you basically get if you stay longer in the US. Anybody gets it, but I just love what I do, and I'm practicing with you now. Philippines, welcome from Philippines. We have quite a big geographics here. France, Germany, UK, I assume US, Switzerland, now Philippines. I'm also watching your videos and reels. I'm also a cross-dresser, but I'm only dressed at home. You see, it's normal that many people just dress at home. And it's fine, as long as you have a chance to dress, as long as you have a chance to look beautiful and you feel comfortable. I would say this is cool. And I'm happy you have a chance to do it. I have a lot of people who write me, tell them me their stories, and they also say they're cross-dressers and clothes, and they don't put much of makeup. They're afraid, they maybe don't look good, but they like to wear skirts, they like to wear pantyhose, and they send me pictures of what they think looks beautiful. And honestly saying, I'm happy for them because it shows they have their freedom and they made their decisions, and I don't see this as something bad. It's also part of cross-dressing. So what is the wisest thing you can tell us so we can manage life better? You know what? This is a good question, but to answer this question, you have to be yourself quite successful. And how you identify success is it's hard. I can't say I achieved what I wanted to achieve yet. So just maybe follow your dreams, but not just follow like dreaming. Set a plan and follow your plan to achieve your dream. Structure. Structure, this helps. Even in cross-dressing, even in everything you do in your life, if you have a structure and you follow the structure, you will be successful. Okay, thank you very much for your beautiful videos. They're beautiful and your help to me a lot with your work. Thank you. Thank you for giving me thanksgiving, and this is so cool. I'm happy it helps you. So, Roberta, feminization is lifestyle, not just fantasy. It depends. But you're right. Look at my nails. I have my nails always like this. No matter boy I am, girl I am, I have my nails. I have my earrings. Of course, I don't wear these earrings all the time, but I have them. I have shaved arms, legs, and everything. Does it make me a feminized person? Or does it make me metrosexual? I don't care. That's the right answer. I just feel it works for me. I feel comfortable and I feel confident. And then others, they mark, but they don't talk about it much with you. Because as long as you have confidence of what you're doing, you basically avoid people being confused. That's my point. That's a wise thank you. Okay, you're welcome. So, Speed Demon, when my doctor asked me why my body is shaved, I told him I like the way it feels. Sherry, that's exactly the point what we're talking about. But usually doctors don't ask these questions, especially in Germany or other countries. Like, it's normal, you do whatever you want. Look, I have my tooth nails. If here this is just a polished color, my tooth nails color is pink, red all the time. I go with swimming pool, I go there with my son, friends, work colleagues, whoever, and they see it. But I just say, I love it. It looks beautiful. It looks, and this is what I wanted to tell always. What is more beautiful? A feet which is taken care, scrapped, polished, grinded skin, soft, and also having a painful, beautiful color, or the legs which all full of cracks, the nails are growing and yellow color, and then this guy tells you, oh my god, you look gay, oh my god, you look ugly. So, and this is the point, yeah? So basically at the end of the day, everybody decides by themselves how to look. And I better look feminine, but beautiful, rather I don't care about myself. Maybe I'm also exaggerating because he always has a window, and maybe I'm on left side of the window, most of people on the right side, somewhere in the middle you have a harmony. So what? Yeah. So yeah, my skin is ideal because I go to skincare professional. I do laser treatments. I do mesotherapy. I do everything to be able to look in my 40s like that, to be able to have, because you can't hide your bad skin, even no matter makeup. I don't have deep makeup. It's just a little bit. Yeah, okay, my eyes are dark because I asked her to do me quite an evening makeup. But here, I don't use like tons of mascara. No, because it's not looking natural. So what we have here, your skin, love toy, see, cross-dressing, proud of herself. Voila. Yeah, it's not about proud of myself. It's just accepting myself the way I am. I remind you guys, please put me some likes, Daumen hoch, and interact, ask questions. We still have jumping from 10 to 30 people. That means we have something interactions. I really wish we can do even more. I move to next question. So, how to find other cross-dressing friends? You deserve attention with love. Thank you very much, Roberta. What is love? I love attention, but I'm not sure love is something for me. I'm too smart for this. If you're too smart and you do a lot of things, love is too many emotions, and that means you lose your control. And I'm not sure if I want to lose so much of control. So the question was, coming back, how to find cross-dressing friends? Well, there are a bunch of platforms where cross-dressers are welcome, including Flickr. That's actually the best place where you can post pictures. I would not say best because their management changed many times, and now they push you to go to an account which you have to pay. If you don't do it, they block you. Actually, I'm blocked there now, and honestly, I will not try to unblock it exactly because of the reason that they're unfair to me. So I've been 20 years at Flickr, and then blocking me just because I do a little bit of advertising on my posts. Come on, hell, that's not good. So Instagram. So anyways, a lot of social media where you can meet cross-dressing friends. Many people, maybe without a picture, they are dating sites. There's still a lot of dating sites and other places where you can meet other cross-dressers. So it's very simple. If you search, you will find. Love take many kinds, good company and contact physical. Yeah, it's also a possibility. Like I know in Germany, in Austria, even in Switzerland, there are so-called cross-dressing meeting occasions. I think they're also in UK. So that means people can dress. There will be a restaurant booked, and you come and you sit with the people who feel like you, dressed. I've been a couple of times to this type of events, and it's fun. You can meet people. You can sometimes really see pearls in my opinion. Like you see, wow, that's a cross-dresser. She looks like more beautiful than most women you met. And then you say, wow, she made an effort to look like this. Style, makeup, fashion. And then, yeah, you can jump and discuss. There are various people, they're very different. What unites many of them, it's that they're brave despite having fear. And I love it. So Roberto, you follow me on OnlyFans. Where is my tips for the next video? It is fun. Yeah. So basically, also my position about content like OnlyFans, and this maybe it's important to mention. I'm not into 18 plus content in terms of pornography and so on, but I love erotics. What is erotic for me? Showing a leg, showing a stocking, posing in lingerie, and things like that, which is like belonging to a little bit type of game. And you can't post this content on most of social media where I'm present, because this will be putting your account in a shadow. So there is only place you can place these pictures. That's a point. But I still stay with by myself defined level of openness. Okay, so what we have? When make men happy, satisfied like any woman. And give CD satisfied inside. It's fun and give CD satisfied inside and out. Roberto, you're a kind of psychological person about how to satisfy a crossdresser. Fun. So let's see what the Jamel. You should do a video with some tight high boots on cutie. I have this type of videos. I might do more for OnlyFans, but it's too hot in summer. I don't wear knee boots in summer. Wait a couple of months. So, oh, du bist wundervoll. Vielen Dank. Das ist sehr lieb. Die Komplimente höre ich viel besser und viel lieber als Wörter, was bist du? Okay, so next, Roberta. For crossdresser and men, you look great on bikini. Okay, if you like my muscles body in a bikini, it's cute. Okay, so you're so beautiful, cutie. Thank you very much. Now the compliments are coming. Thank you. But I will still have 7 likes. Guys, come on. We have 18, 20 people now here listening and only 7 likes. I'm trying my best. I'm interacting with you. I'm beautiful, beautifully smiling with you. And you don't put me likes? Why? And look, you know what is also important about YouTube? If Instagram you go live, you can put a filter. And on YouTube, you can't put a filter really. So I look natural the way I am. You're 15 years or more with what? With cross-dressers. Roberta, you found your passion. So we have a Roberta, applause. He found a passion. He loves cross-dressers. So that means Roberta has a possibility to meet them. And I'm pretty sure you give them compliments, you give them flowers and attention they deserve. And that's good. What type of people do you date? I might be disappointing my friend Roberta, who is a romantic person, but I'm into women. The reason for me to cross dress is because I admire women so much that I pretend to be sometimes one. But my all relationships are with women. So, and I date beautiful women. Those who are ready to accept me also as Anastasia. So it's not easy to find. So let's go for. I love your videos and you make me more motivated to be confident because some of my girly friends are supporting me on my journey as crossdresser when we have a hangout and nights over with other crossdressers. Hi Gerald Jakob. It's a very good message. Thank you for this. It's a very important words that my content can help others to get confidence. That's the core reason I do it. How to be an enabler for others to feel happy. Because when I was young, there was not much of content and nobody could tell me this is normal. Go away from your fears. And I've spent definitely over 10 years of my life before I could accept myself. And this is so pity. It's so sad. Guys, don't forget to put me like. Those who come, first like, then the question, and then answer. The procedure. Structure. I know, sweetie. For me, crossdress is like any woman. What type of questions won't you answer? It's not wrong to be with a man too, sweetie. Part of time. Who tells it's wrong? It's about preferences, Roberta. Somebody prefer to be with a man. Somebody prefer to be with a woman. It's just about your sex orientation. Some prefer to be with both. Some prefer to be with multiply people of multiply genders. Some love cross-dressers, some love transgender. So we're all different. So it's good also that we're all different because otherwise it would be boring. But it's also important to accept that others might have different preferences to you. For example, if I meet a girl and she says for her any type of transgender LGBT is no go, you clearly know that there is no chance and there is no reason to continue any type of discussions. Hi, Ray. So it's the same as if you're a crossdresser and you're into men, it doesn't mean that you would attract any men. For example, me here, and the man is straight, he would say, what a nerd it is, and freak. So that can also happen. As it's properly said, follow or search for your battles where you can win. And you will be happy. So thank you, Roberta. You learned a lesson. Telling me that I'm pretty and attractive is the right way to gain my smile. Sure to be with two preferred compatible. Roberta, you're just an Italian guy. So that's why you have a mess with romantic, because you all destroy the romantics yourself, Italians. You have too many emotions. This, like allora, and then you start and wow. Oh, we have somebody from Mexico. Hola, ¿qué tal, Luis? Are you taken already, sister? That's a good question. We just broke up a relationship, not because of Anastasia. It's a long story, and probably because I'm too busy person in my life. So, is it good or bad? I don't know. I'm used to the understanding that in the life, not everything runs the way It should be. And unfortunately, the way to happiness is not a straight road. And to find a person who would be a right person to you is a miracle in your life. So if you have somebody who you feel it's your person, keep her or him. Okay, so what we have next? You deserve all good, not just nice words. Thank you, Roberto. Where are my flowers? Roberto, flowers. Because I went to see these interviews. That's why they feel my energy automatically. So I had a friend, an Italian friend, who reached out to me 15 years ago. I was a student at the time, and we had a romantic relationship. He was an Italian man. We never met, but he was writing me poems, stories on Gmail that time. And actually, he was supporting and spoiling me a lot, sending me flowers. Once I asked him to find for me a book with Italian food recipes. And he got it. But then he said he had a cancer and some issues, and he suddenly disappeared. So I don't even know what happened to him, if he's still alive. Has he died? I don't know. This is sometimes happens that you interact with people, you get into relationships. I mean, like it was not a sexual relationship, but you get to know, so you get a friendly relationship. He might admire you, you might like his attention, sorry. But someday it's also over, and you know the reason, because you're Italians. Okay, so that's why the human. Also, people around you. What about people around me? So, Roberto, you're the only one talking. No, it's not emotions. I'm just a person who loves to talk. I like brains, and more intelligent person is. I don't care what type of gender this person has in terms of communication. I love intelligence. I love smart people. What can be more attractive than good humor, good understanding of art, poetry, theater, opera, willingness to introduce me to a certain part of this world, especially when I was younger, deep dive discussion into classic music, fundamental understanding of physics and chemistry. This all is so hot in terms of, damn, you have something to communicate about. It's not just like, oh, you're sexy, let's go have fuck. So, intelligence and wide range of aspects to have certain opinion and knowledge about, that's a key to the heart of many women. Of course, money also works. It's a joke. Okay, so let's see. Roberto is the only one talking. So guys, welcome. So some people are still here. Join Roberto, because Roberto writes a lot, but he's not asking questions. And don't forget to put me a like. I hope you enjoy our conversations. I probably will keep this one online, so people, if you want, they can listen to it. It's fun. Okay. When receive support and love with understanding from people around you, I do. But let's be very honest. People are ready to support and understand you as long as you're confident and you yourself don't hide and ready openly to share it. Of course, you need to find, again, a strategy and a structure, how you share it. But when you share it, you need to understand there is no way back. So it's very important to share the ways that people will support you, because people around you love you the way you are. And if they mark you are not 100% the way they are used to know you, and you open to them, they will accept you. I have even the most radical friends who are so much against any type of LGBT rainbow directed uh, thoughts, and they still accept me. They can even go with me as Anastasia to a billiard, and I know they will fight for me if there will be some assholes coming to me simply by the fact that it's me. And this can be transferred to anybody of you. And the key is you yourself and how you behave. Nobody can help you in terms of self-acceptance. But if you accept yourself, then others will accept you. If you don't and still talk about this, others will be also struggling with this. This is my experience. Okay, what is here? Sure, it's needed more compliment. You look sensitive, emotional, CD. You discover with the time. Roberto, you sound like now a grandfather. Sorry for this. Like you discover with the time, like you talk to me like I'm a 20 years old girl. Come on, I'm PhD with 20 years of work experience already. So if I say I want flowers, that means I want flowers and not saying me that I will discover something. Roberta, flowers. So James, love to see a tree before you go Okay, so we have Gerald saying, I really love your personality and your good attitude. That's why everyone loves you. And I do the same. So it's so much good to feel. Thank you very much. I'm so happy about this. This is a good compliment, Gerald. That's what I take as a compliment. So Erica MTB, Erica mountain biking. Good evening. Hello. I'm also a mountain biking fan. I love mountain biking. Basically, last week, that's why I have a long dress. I did a salto on a mountain bike trail and I fall down. So it means salto, not like a nice salto. It's like my front wheel got to the stone and my speed was too slow. So instead to jump, I kind of boom and fall down and hurt myself strongly. So all my legs are full of pain still. So Roberta, give and accept yourself and love yourself. That's a very good topic. Accept yourself and love yourself. So we have Gerardo here. Good morning, Gerardo. It's an evening time here, but still, hello, Gerardo. Oh no, Eric, it's okay because if you do mountain biking, things like that happen to you. So you have a proper clothing with you, and it's not the first time I fall with a mountain bike. But that's why I don't like downhills. I prefer the most hard uphills where you really have to power like hips and heels way of driving or cycling 2000 meters up the mountain. That's cool. That's a hard challenge. Gerald, this is amazing. So you also experience compliments from others while you're dressed as a girl and you're not afraid to be judged. And that's the point. If you have this love, passion, attitude, people feel it. People don't look even deep. They don't start to think like, oh my God, is this a boy or girl? She's smiling. Oh, she's smiling to me. Fuck, I need to give her a compliment. Oh, Geraldo, ciao. Please English, inglés, alemano, no comprendo italiano. Hi there. Hi, Andrew. Roberto, you're still here. We need a translation because I don't have some kind of artificial intelligence here to directly translate. So Gerardo is writing something in Italian. He says probably and understands that he's not speaking English, but we can't help him. Maybe somehow we need to install and chat also in YouTube artificial intelligence as well. It's a good time for this. So I don't know why they don't have it. Let me check if I can if in the chat it's here. Also, Gerardo, that was you who asked about romantic relationship in Italy and drama. We said it. Gerardo, new generation of ladies need to learn and read books. Books. So, S. Fabulous look today, darling. You have beautiful earrings. Thank you. You know, this is from Temo. I got it for 1 Swiss franc. So cool, yeah? So I bought like 50 various of them, various colors, various shapes and so on, because it's clips, easy to wear. And yeah, let's be very honest, if you're a crossdresser, you don't need to buy Bulgari earrings because you don't wear them much. And for 50 Swiss francs, I can get 50 various and I can change between them. And I have a lot of to choose. And even if one or two of them come with a defect, you just throw them away. So Temo is the best friend for crossdressers. Obviously, Kieran. Hello, Anna. Anna is a different name. It's Anastasia. So I found your channel this week after searching for cross-dressing holes. Okay, that's cool. Welcome to my channel. I'm very happy that somebody is searching for cross-dressers and to find out what is behind. Maybe you have some topics which are interesting for you, which I need to put to one of my next videos. I have my ears pierced, but I don't wear much of earrings, and that's why I need to make the holes again. So those who entered, guys, ladies, gentlemen, don't forget to put me a like, a down hole, so the finger up, because we have only 10 and this is not enough. So we have 20 people inside. I expect to have twice a number. Come on, it's just a click. Okay, so I'm not sure what to say. Are the earrings a bargain or are you? I don't know. Tell me. Okay, so even if I'm still a straight, some people that know me are still complimenting and like my appearance. Cross-dressing has nothing to do with sex orientation. So it's just your mindset and the view on the world. If you like to be in a dress, doesn't mean that you're gay. If you like to, if a woman wears trousers, nobody says she's lesbian. What's the difference? So next, I also cross-dress from time to time with lingerie. Lingerie is fantastic. What can be better feeling for shaved legs to put a pair of sexy stocking on and then to make somebody massage it? Dario Monroe, you're very lovely. I'm considering cross-dressing for the first time. Do you have any recommendations? Yeah. So it depends what you want to do. Do you want really just to put woman clothes, or do you really want to have something like photo session or understanding what is your talent in terms of this, or what is your level? I would recommend to find cross-dressing services, makeup artist, stylist, and do it. It might cost some money, but from my experiences, especially for the people who want to try it, they want to feel this feminine energy and power, go to somebody who knows how to do it. Because of course you can learn. You can do it off YouTube videos, studies, tutorials, and so on. But at the end of the day, there is a person, she knows that a man's skin is different to a woman's skin. It's thicker, it has more pores, it requires different mascara, it requires different foundation, it requires different contouring to make your face proportions look more feminine. So all that by yourself, starting first time, is very hard. If you just want to try woman's dress, then you just need to understand what is your size. That's it. If you want to transform and consider this as an art of transformation, making a couple of beautiful photos, go to the services. I tell you, even if I fly to Japan and all me with my experiences, I anyway go to Japanese service to style myself, to try this kimono on, and only after I can walk, even if I can put makeup myself. Still, this is also part of the game, in my opinion. Somebody is transforming you like a puppet. And then you look amazingly beautiful and various. Even if you're straight, many men just would say, what does it mean to feel and look like a woman? What does it mean to walk in heels? And then you can have a perfect transformation that all makeup is made for you, all your style is made for you, and make a couple of pictures, and that's it. It doesn't make you gay, it doesn't make you weird. It's just a fun transformation. And the fun transformation, it's part of the game. If you ever dreamed about this, why not to do it? You would absolutely enjoy it. So, let's go. Zanibab, excellent makeup. Thank you, Zanibab. Excellent makeup. I love it. So now I used to think I was 100% masculine until I started wearing bras and underwear. Masculinity has nothing to do with your view, my personal opinion. Guys, now 30 people, likes. Please put me some likes. I will come through the questions. Now we talk about masculinity. It's very important. So, what is masculinity? Masculinity is the decisions you make in your daily life, responsibility for family, decisions at work, responsibility for kids, your parents, and so on. How do you react in hard situations? How do you make your woman feel? If you wear a bra, it has nothing to do with masculinity. It just has to do with something that you love wearing a bra. So what? I also love wearing a bra, especially those beautiful ones which have a butterfly in the back, and I just find it sexy. But it doesn't mean I cannot be strong masculine person. So that's, in my opinion, a difference. So, Аиша, можно вопрос? А вы давно начали краситься? Тоже хочу научиться. Аиша, что вы взяли, что я по-русски говорю? Ну ладно. Давно, но я часто пользуюсь помощью девочек, подружек, которые меня тоже красят. Научиться YouTube, спрашивать у тех, кто умеет красить. Главное – это видение лица. И когда вы понимаете, как ваше лицо выглядит, какой вам макияж больше подходит, тогда можно 3-4 различных вида макияжа зазубрить и делать. Okay, so may I ask your thoughts and techniques for makeup and especially how to shave and your decrease your facial hair? So, when I was younger, and I also had a lot of problems with my hair, I was using a pencil and single every hair I took off. It was painful, especially a couple of first times. Red, but it would give you a soft skin. The problem was starting that after the hair start to grow up, you might get a lot of troubles with your skin. So at certain stage, I just said I do laser surgery. I don't care. So basically, I have a laser facial treatment. That's why I don't have any more problems. How the professionals do that? Foundation. A lot of foundation, various colors foundation. There is a clear rule about which color can hide your black points everywhere. And then, again, it's better to do with a professional. Likes, don't forget. Damn, I'm so much into likes, yeah? Likes and compliments. Hello, Hesham Muhammad. Likes and compliments, please, don't forget. And questions. So we move next. Gerald, do you have some advice for my improvements for cross-dressing and some do's and don'ts? It depends where you stand. So, what is important? Being a woman in a behavior, it's not only about to put a dress on, it's about manners, how you move your hands. Men's to be more straight and walking with back, like, bodybuilders. Women are more like a cat, like like a snake, even to a certain extent. Yeah, they're more dancing. So if you want to be a good cross-dresser, go to ballet. Learn how to do slow, beautiful moves. It will help a lot because you get stretch, you get a lot of fun, and you learn how to move. It's so cool. That's why I've started to dancing pole dance, because pole dance is a combination of ballet and movement of legs, especially if you dance with heels. But it also much for me more a sport where I say I challenge myself doing a flag, doing some crazy stuff. So that's why. What not to do? Second, maybe, what is important? Always think about your style. What does suit you? How to make your proportion look beautiful. It counts for everybody. Style is something which describes how good the clothes sits on you. And that's typical don'ts, because men usually try to put a large leather corset and then some skinny pants and all that together. The results sometimes are way more horrible than we think. And then most of crossdressers, including me, tend to overdress. That's what Roberto probably loves and men love, because we tend to dress more sexy. But if you look around how women dress nowadays in Europe, you know what I mean. Okay, so what do we have, Roberta? It is a reflection for your real identity and femininity. Okay, your thoughts on this are so on point. Very good. Душа подсказала, спасибо за совет. You're funny. It's cool. It's your own hair wig. It's a wig. It's a natural hair wig. My own hair is also similar, but I don't have so much volume. And I like volume. My name is Zain. Hello, Zain. Zain. Or Ibn Zain. Expensive laser treatment. It's not about money. So there are things which it's important to understand. If you take care of yourself, money is the last thing you need to think about. If you use cosmetics, this should be cosmetics which not harms your skin, less chemicals. If you go to facial treatments and they use various acids and various elements, it should be high quality. If you go to hair cutting, it should be a good hair cutter. If you do your nails, it should be great manicure expert. Why? It's you. If you drive a Porsche, I'm not driving Porsche, I'm just saying, you will always go to a high quality service. You would not try to save money to bring your Porsche to a cheap car service to save 100 euros on your oil change. Why you should do the same with yourself? If you respect yourself, you would treat yourself as your Porsche. Erica, I have Russian roots. Belarus is a wonderful country. I love it. I have some relatives there. I have Russian roots, and I'm not afraid to say this. I speak Russian fluently, which Aisha can confirm. And I love Russian. I love Russian culture. I love Russian people. I'm not talking about politics. I'm just saying that there's a big history behind. There's a lot of smart people, and let's be very honest, they have very beautiful girls. And I also have a Russian blood, so means maybe that's why I'm a beautiful crossdresser. Am I a beautiful crossdresser? Okay. Okay, the Turkish I will skip because I don't understand skip. Like fashion model style with training. Roberto, you're my tough guy today here. Fatima, are you from Russia? I answered this one. So I'm plus size in UK, so I wore my mother's old bra, which were big anyway. Okay. An important message for crossdressers. What you need to understand, what is the difference in men and women? The volume here is identified the bra size. Usually, even if a woman have big breasts, even at cup D, that's why there is always a naming between cups A, B, C, D, sometimes even E. So if you have here 100, but here you can't have a cup in this. This is not the typical woman. So it means you always need to check what is better for you. And I usually take brass which has nothing. It's just now today I put something because it suits this dress, but generally I can go flat chest as well. So what? Sure, Anastasia. Said Hai. So, hey, Georgia's hair. Thank you very much. So, hair, natural hair wigs. Again, if we talk about quality, you can buy a wig at Temu. You can even put it once, 2 times. I did today, for example, in one pink wig, just to be beautiful photos. I will put them on Instagram. Maybe short on YouTube one day, sooner or later. Again, 29 people, guys. Don't forget to put likes, please, likes. Okay, so wigs, natural hair wigs. You can wash them, you can style them, you can treat them even with a normal hair cutter. Yeah, it's more expensive, but you can use them 2 years. This one is 3 years old, so you can use them 2 years or 3 years regularly. If you take care of it, you can reuse it. If you lose a little bit of color, you can go and color it. So it's an investment. You invest in yourself again. And you know my opinion about investing in myself. So Carlo Balzer, it sounds like a Liechtenstein, no? There is a city in Liechtenstein called Balzers. Looking amazing and cross-dressing. Love your makeup. Thank you, Carlo. So Roberta, you spent money, but all come back in a good way for you, like cross-dresser. What do you mean by all will come back? Cross-dressing is more expensive hobby than a golf. Because in golf, you just buy a green card and you pay maybe once a year a certain amount of money, a membership. You buy some sticks, clothes, and that's it. Cross-dressers buy them clothes every time. If I see an expensive dress, I kind of need it. And it doesn't matter that I have already 100 of those dresses in my wardrobe. I want it. This is what is our passion. And curse. So, neighbors, where from you, Zain Bab? Russia is a beautiful country with beautiful people. That's a good message. Yes, beautiful. So I agree very, very much with your comments on Russian woman. Again, very good. Roberta, your beauty clear, Anastasia. Thank you. Grazie mille. I like you on blue jeans. Yeah, I have some picture photos on my wrist. Hi, mommy. Anthony, I'm not your mommy. So Gerard, the natural and simple beauty. Okay, so compliments coming. Thank you very much. Oh, finally I'm at the end. Guys, more questions, please. I lose the questions. We're done, by the way. By the way, thank you for your advice. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Gerald, for asking. That's why I'm here. I'm sharing my experiences. And honestly, soon I will have to leave. So more 15 minutes. So you have 15 minutes left to ask more questions. Let's interact. And then I have to go. I need to change my clothes little, and I meet my girls, and we go in Zurich for a night out. I want to dance. Beautiful, I won't be like you. Don't want to be like somebody. Be yourself. Make your own brand. Karachi. Jews word, please, Zain. Up. Okay, good. I will learn English for you. Better learn Russian for me. Okay, give tutorial of your eye makeup. This is a good point. Yeah, so I discussed with my makeup artist about tutorial, how to make a beautiful makeup step by step for the eyes, putting lines and so on. It will be in Russian, but we will put a translation also. We will do this. It's in my to-do list. I just need to find time and resources for this. But it's works. Sexy voice. Thank you, Roberta. I sound like a bodybuilder woman. So a lady who was like 10 years on testosterone, they sound the same. Joke. Okay. Time passed faster with you. Yeah. Roberto. Oh, that's what I love, because most of my customers when I work are Italians. I love to work with Italians. It's hard. You fight a lot, but then you go, you drink wine, you discuss. At the evening, you're best friends, and next day you fight again. But they always come stylish with, no matter woman or man, a style, a class in clothing. Yes, emotions, but they're emotions in a way that they like you, but they can't be not emotional. It's like this hidden energy inside them. You love it or you hate it. So I probably belong to those who love it. But sometimes they're exactly, every Italian man sometimes is worse than a woman. Sorry for saying this, because this is the way how they are. So this is like divas. Yeah, probably the right word. Divas. You're so a very deep person. Thank you, Gerarda. So what's next? Very beautiful eyes, extremely beautiful. You highlighted your corners. Thank you. I had luck with my eyes. Even without makeup, they still large and beautiful. And that's how ladies like me. Roberto, don't over-exaggerate. I need flowers. It's a task for you. Then I will believe that you're a gentleman. Okay, I prefer wine red eyes with lips for a special occasion. Okay, so how long have you cross-dressed and when did you realize that you wanted to experiment like this? All my life. But my first experiments were at university when I moved away from my parents and I had a chance to do a full transformation. I did not have a professional makeup, but I had a lady who helped me. We had a lot of fun by eBay buying the clothes. I was actually also exaggerating, school girl skirt first time, boots without even knowing how to walk on them. But it was fun and I looked beautiful. Probably that's the reason why I stayed as Anastasia. So nobody can ignore your seduction. I have not started to manipulate in teeth. Roberto, that's not a real flowers. I talk about real flowers. You're always very seductive. I'm only seductive from Italian men perspective. Nobody else says I'm seductive. Okay, I'm a female girl, not virgin, but I'm a professional artist. So that's cool. Professional artist is so cool. Yeah. I stole 2 of my mom's bras and bought my own underwear when I moved out. That's cool. But everybody started with mom's or older sister clothes if you had an older sister, and using her makeup if you had. Many movies even show this. And I think this is normal. Where else from you will gain this experience? So people are complimenting. Yeah. So what type of artist are you? Movie? Theater? You deserve best flowers from the best garden. Roberta, when are you in Zurich with all those flowers from the best garden? What is the only thing you started to be you right now? What is the only thing you started to be you right now? I'm not sure I understand the question. How old are you? Okay, this is probably a German guy asking me how old I am. This is my cat. I'm 40. 40, 40, 40, 40. Yeah, old person. Yeah. Не что такое? Что ты здесь ходишь, а? Disturbing me. I love cats. The cats at home bring joy and peace. Roberto, like expert. Roberto, you should write a book how to pick up a crossdresser. And then you start, like most crossdressers start with this. To find out how their beauty comes in front, that's a key to catch up her attention. A lot of compliments. Give her flowers. Give her presents. Tell her she looks beautiful in lingerie. Insist. Insist again. Push. Robert, I'm just joking. Sorry, I have a good mood. Okay, so Michael, I'm Italian American crossdresser, 58, and I have 10 cats too. 10 cats! Wow, that's crazy. I have only 2, and this is 2 is enough. So many of them are, yeah, cool. Yeah, 10 cats require a lot of attention. I have 2 cats and they fight for my attention. It's so funny to watch. So age is just a number. Yeah, Roberta. Wine gets better with an age to a certain extent. Yeah, so I only found those similar stories after I started in 2020. Cool. Do you think there is a maximum age where it's too late to cross-dress? That's a very deep and good question. And I will be honest with you, I was thinking a lot about this. And men and women age differently. And it also depends how much procedures you are ready to overtake to age beautiful. And after which age makeup will not anymore help you to look beautiful. And then the question is, if you're 58, no makeup will help you to look like a 20 years old lady. That should be true. So you have to tweak. I have a couple of crossdresser friends who are like in their 60s and they look good. It's just a matter how your perspective is. You need to change your style. It should be clear that with 60 plus, you would not wear something which is 20 years old lady style. So I would believe that in any age, there is a certain beauty. And no matter if you cross-dress or not, you still can look adorable. Notebooks, just I use my style and my feeling. Sorry, I mean, how did it start for being a crossdresser? And what are these things you have begin to? Again, I don't understand the question. How did I start? I told it already a couple of times. Dreaming, fashion TV, admiring women so much that trying to look like one. A short summary. There's a video about my story on my channel. I recommend to watch it. Hello. I started. Feminization keep you look younger too. Ha, Roberto. You will be now Professor Roberto for cross-dressing topics. You can, if you are not a PhD, you can write a subject on this. Any person who take care of him or her with the skincare, with services, would look younger. And again, what is feminization? Feminization is too strong word because feminization for me sounds low like putting somebody without his or her willingness to become something. So it's a pressure. We talk here about passion, Roberto. Okay. It's really was a pleasure. I have enjoyed it, even if we have only 19 likes. But it was a very nice 1.5 hour talk. I will keep this video online. I'm looking forward to get more comments, questions, and other interactions with my YouTube channel. You know where to find me. And wish everybody a wonderful Saturday evening and happy weekend. Bye-bye.